All right. Greetings, everyone. Greetings. Good day to you. Hope you all are holistically well today. Welcome to Wealth Builders Alliances Fridays. Wealth Builders Alliances on Friday. Yes, that's fine. I am your holistic lifestyle coach and host, Angelina. And we are going to dive right into this conversation. So first of all, I am pre-recording this because my nephew has an event tonight. He is in theater and he has a production that he's doing at his high school. So I'm going to promote that. And it's the same time as I normally go on live for my Wealth Builders Alliances. So I'm pre-recording this, but I am going to, I want to encourage you all to, put your comments in the chat, as I'm speaking. And I'll look at those later. I want to connect with you all, even though I have to be somewhere else, but I still wanted to be able to reach out and be consistent, right? So I know last night, hopefully I look a lot better than I did last night. Last night I came on live. It was super late, but I had so much going on. I was prepping for this, prepping for a whole lot of things. Did some recording earlier with the United Empires of Aquivalon with the Good Morning from Africatown, Los Angeles morning show. Shout out to the one and only Queen Tina Berry with Straight No Chaser with the Queen. D Mays with Mind Games Uncut. Shout out to Queen Kathy B, Pablo X, Queen Lynn with Black Love 17. Shout out to Mr. P. All of us. So I've been busy, but last night I wanted to get on and just remind you guys, even though I looked like I needed to go to bed, I did. I was working all day, you all, diligently doing so much stuff. So I wanted to make sure I got on and let you all know that I was coming on tonight so that you could set your watches or whatnot, and then remind you that we are, I'm doing spoken word. Clear as Conscience presents spoken word this Sunday on the 12th and every second Sunday of the month. At 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want to go over to my website, clearasconscience-HLC.com. And let me put that up there. Go to upcoming events and sign up. You can. I had to look. I haven't seen today. I know at the beginning I had about 10 slots to fill for anyone that wanted to present, whether it's spoken word, through poetry, through short story, through music lyrics, whatnot, as long as it's not hateful. I want to invite you all to sign up to do that. Otherwise, we will be live and we will present live on YouTube on my Clearest Conscience, that's HLC podcast page on YouTube, and then also on my Facebook pages, my personal page, but I would prefer everyone go over to my Clearest Conscience page and follow me there so I can grow my audience there on that more professional page, right? Versus my personal page, which is where I have more interaction with people right now. So I'm trying to change that. So that would be so grateful if you can do that. So long story short, not really. Apologize for looking tired last night. I was, but I am up and moving today, ready to have this conversation with you all. And so the conversation that we are discussing is initiating wisdom to obtain wealth. So for those of you who don't know, my Clearest Conscience Holistic Lifestyle Coaching is geared around a holistic approach, right? So it is dealing with mind, it's dealing with body, spirit, and then wealth, right? And the ultimate goal is to be successful and obtain wealth, right? And not just financial, not just monetary things, assets, legacy, all those things. But we have to get our minds and our bodies and our spirits together, right? In order to fully obtain and enjoy the fruits of our labor, which should be our wealth in abundance. Okay. So that's what we're going to talk about tonight. You all know I get off course because I have so many things going on in my head I want to share with you all. So I said I was going to do PowerPoints, make it a little easier for me, a little more easier for you all. So give me just a second. I am going to, I lost my PowerPoint. I'm going to pull this PowerPoint up so I can stay on course. You all can follow me. And I can get some information out to you all and hopefully help you all. So in saying that, if you could please like and share, please subscribe. That would be so helpful. If you could do that, that would be awesome. Okay. So hang on just a second. I don't know if it'll let me. Okay. So let me share my screen with you all. Hope you all are having a great day. Hopefully your week went well. The week coming up is going to go well for you all, right? All right. Here we go. All right. I'm going to set my screen. I want you all to be able to see this, right? Okay. How's that? Okay, I want you all to be able to see this. So here we go. And again, please feel free. I am pre-recording. Like I said, I have to go to an event for my nephew and support our youth. So please feel free to put your comments in the chat anyhow. And excuse me, I will look at those. So let's talk about this. So again, the topic at hand is initiating wisdom to obtain wealth. So we're going to be talking about securing a financial future of securing a future of financial freedom. Okay, so what does I'm going to take a drink of water. I'm so sorry. Water and coffee, my friends. So what are we looking at here when we talk about this? We're looking at, again, when we're talking about wealth, more than just monetary things, right? We're looking for assets, legacies, things that grow, that we can grow, okay? All because you have fancy cars or, Gucci and Prada and all this stuff does not make you rich. In some instances, we spend money to obtain material things, a lot of money, and we have no investments, we have no savings, and so you're not rich, you're just ignorant in some instances. Okay, so with all due respect. So we're going to be talking about wisdom and initiating that and implementing that into our belief systems, okay, so that we can actually have wealth and we can enjoy it, so that we can be holistically well. Okay, so first things first, the basics. We're going to, you all know I love definitions. I love being transparent and defining things and making sure everyone understands. So first, what is wisdom, right? Wisdom involves a healthy dose. Pay attention to these words, okay? It involves a healthy dose of perspective and the ability to make sound judgments about a subject. Now we're going to break that down for just a second. So a healthy dose of perspective. Okay, how you think about things, how you break things down. That plays a part into your belief system. Okay, how you were brought up to think, how your environment assists in your thinking. Okay, so you need a healthy dose of it. We cannot always think negative. Okay, we cannot always have a broken mindset, a poverty mindset, right? A lacking mindset, right? You have to have a healthy dose of perspective when it comes to wisdom and wealth, where you see yourself growing, you see your success, you set goals that you know you can achieve. And then when you achieve those goals, you set more goals, right? And then the ability to make sound judgments about a subject. Now let's talk about that. So there are so many things that we can have a discussion on, right? So if we're talking about politics or religion or ethnicity, whatever it is, money, right? These are broad topics. But when we start talking about things, we have to get out of the mindset and the habitual tendency to go straight to, when we were breaking down umbrella conversations in these topics, in these broad topics, we have to be able to hone in on the particular subject at hand and make sound decisions. So with money and wealth, and resources, for instance, a lot of us have a broad perspective about the stock market, right? But if I share information with you and I share how it benefits me, how it works with me, and I have other people that can share the same thing, your first thought process or response to not be in opposition and shutting the conversation down because you lack understanding in the matter, right? So we have to be mindful of that when we're having these conversations. This is backwards, but it's okay. When we're having these conversations, we have to be open-minded to be able to adjust, okay, and critically think, right? You have to make sound judgments, okay? So you can't always respond off the bat. We need to take time to think about things, absorb things when people are trying to introduce new avenues for opportunities, okay? So the difference between wisdom and knowledge is simply knowing. So all because I know something does not mean that I have a healthy perspective on it, or any perspective, or that I'm able to maneuver and sound judgment in knowing what I know. Okay, so simply put, it's just simply knowing something, right? It doesn't mean that you're applying it. Wisdom means you apply the knowledge that you have, the information that you have. Okay, and of course, when we talk about wealth, we talked about this last week, an abundance of valuable possessions or money. It's a plentiful supply of a particular resource, and it measures the value of all assets of worth owned by a person, community, company, or a country, right? So this includes, it's not just monetary. Again, it's assets. What are assets? We're talking about, do you have real estate? Do you have life protection, or people call it life insurance, proper life protection to make sure that your family, not only are you able to afford end of life expenses, but you're able to invest where you can leave your family with a legacy, right? So they don't have to struggle. Do you have skills and talents and gifts that you can that are meaningful? Okay, so that's what we mean when we're talking about wealth. So the objective here for tonight in this conversation, give me just 1 second. I want to see something. Okay, the objective tonight is to understand that you must be open-minded to growth that is produced through accepting change. And we're going to break all these down in just a second, okay? It is your mindset alone that dictates your personal growth and success. We're going to be addressing if you are living up to your full potential and how your choices affect your overall life and well-being. And lastly, we're going to look at, because you all know I love solutions. That's what this is all about, right? Not just talking and entertaining. This is about solutions and helping people change their lives. So again, please like and share if you will. So last thing we're going to be doing is talking about how you can achieve personal success and wealth. Okay, so I hope you're excited about having this conversation. All right. So a couple of things to think about. So we talked about wisdom, the difference between wisdom and wealth, right? Or excuse me, wisdom and knowledge, excuse me. So think about this. What do you simply know? And I'm asking this because I want you to open your minds, okay, and think outside the box of what you know in order to obtain what works for you, okay, to achieve success and wealth and abundance, okay? So what do you simply know? Are you open-minded to learn more than what you think you know? Are you stuck in your ways, right? Because a lot of us like to spit off things because we are regurgitating something that we've been fed through ear, okay, through word of mouth, and we have no concept of what we are out here preaching and speaking, you know? So the next part of this is to think about, where has your wisdom led you in life? What is your perspective on what you know? What is your sound thinking on what you know? And where has it gotten you? Are you open to change? Are you open to growth? Right? So we're going to break down those objectives. But before we do, I want to share with you all a video, quickly, a promo video. So before we do this, while you're opening your minds, if you don't have pen and paper yet, grab some pen and paper. We're going to do a quick promo. If you have not looked at my Facebook page, whether my personal one, or please again go to my my Clearest Conscience page on Facebook, or you can go to my website. Again, clearestconscience-HLC.com. The HLC stands for Holistic Lifestyle Coaching. Go over there. If you go to Facebook, it is, my post is pinned for Acorns, the Acorns app. If you go to my webpage, if you go to the tab where it says Acorns Clearest Conscience, or Coin Conscience, excuse me, Acorns Coin Conscience tab, you can find it there and you can click on that. So the link is updated every Sunday because it's always something different. And at this point, I'm offering giveaways, and it'll usually be for the first 4 people that sign up for Acorns using my app. When you use the Acorns app, they're going to invest in you when you start. And I am going to invest in the first 4 people that sign up. And the giveaways will be different every week. So stay tuned for those. So yes. And you can also find this, my apparel and whatnot on my webpage. So, and what I'm going to show you all here will be on my webpage tomorrow on my Clearest Conscience HLC.com webpage. So I'm going to show this clip with you. And really quick, again, with Acorns, a lot of people don't understand what it is. when you sign up for Acorns, you can sign up and not invest anything. But I need you to invest. You have to invest at least $5, which is investing and growing your money, in order for them to give you that, to match that $5, right? And in order to receive the giveaway that we're doing each week. So when you do that, it is investing your spare change. Okay. So when you sign up, you can get all the information on there. It's so detailed to make sure you understand how to grow your money. So many resources for you over there. So definitely check it out. Again, when you swipe your debit card, it's linked to your bank account. When you swipe your card, it just invests the spare change. So if I spend $20.50 at the gas station, it's going to round that the other 50 cents up into my Acorns account, where it grows money. So it's not like just sitting in your savings account where you get about, on average anymore, it's about 1 to 3% in a savings account, where Acorns can allow you to, grow 9 to 12% on the money that you're investing. Does that make sense to you all? So that's why I do promote it. I'm never going to promote anything that I do not believe in. I have been scammed so many times by things I thought that were legit, including student aid, loan repayment. I've gotten scammed twice. I've had people with these little pyramids, these schemes, I've got. So I am not here to do that. I am certainly here to promote empowerment and success. Okay. So keep that in mind when you are watching. And again, please like and share. We're going to play this promo really quickly, and then we're going to finish up this conversation because I got to get dressed for my nephew's his theater performance tonight. So I'm going to play this really quickly. I'll be right back. Hey, have you started growing your money with Acorns yet? If not, what are you waiting for? Acorns app is amazing. It is a game changer when it comes to investing your spare change and growing your money. I want to invite you to go to my Facebook Clear as Conscience page, or you can visit www.clearasconscience-hlc.com to sign up for Acorns using the link that I have provided. When you sign up for as little as $5 investing a month, Acorns is going to match that first investment with an additional $5. In addition to that, I am offering giveaways every week, and they change every week. All you have to be is the first of 4 people to sign up no later than Saturday to win the gift that is being presented for the week. So again, please go to my Facebook page. It is pinned at the top of my post, and you can find that Acorns link there just as you see here. Or you can go to my Clear as Conscience website page. And again, that is www.clearasconscience-hlc.com. And you're going to look for Acorns Coin Conscious, and you're going to click on that link and sign up there. Make sure you're one of the first 4 to do so to win the apparel that we have being presented here today. Thank you. All right. So what do you all think? So that is my last week I had the t-shirts as giveaways today, this week until tomorrow, Saturday, the 11th. You have till Saturday the 11th to sign up to win either the black or white sweatshirt, and it says Billionaire Bound on there. So grab that. Again, first 4 to do that. So back to the conversation. My queen mother just showed up, so she might be coming up here for just a second. She's going to go with it to this performance also. So yes, so here we go. So did you think about it? Okay, what do you know? What do you want to know? Are you using wisdom when it comes to growing your wealth, right? To living your best life? Okay, so let's look at it. Let's break it down. First thing, being open-minded to growth that is produced through accepting change. Okay. So the first thing is, when's the last growth spurt? that you have had. And we know we talk about growth spurts when we are growing up, right? But when have you had a spiritual growth spurt? When have you had a financial growth spurt? When have you had a mental growth spurt? Right? And change your mindset. How did that growth make you feel? And are you due for a fresh growth spurt? How do you feel about change? Are you easygoing with it? Is it stressful for you when it comes to change? Are you accepting of change? Or are you opposed to it? That's going to be key with wisdom here. We have to be okay with adapting. We have to be comfortable in adapting to change, because change is happening all around us, whether we are aware of it or not. That's what being mindful will do for you. Are you aware of the change around you? Because a lot of times when we're not, we wind up being changed by other people's influences, and we don't realize it. So it is very important to be mindful of what's going on around you. Are you okay with hanging out with people that don't have anything, that are always struggling, that are always broke, that are always negative, that are always complaining? Would it be uncomfortable for you to sit with a millionaire that's trying to show you the way, or somebody that has 6 figures that's trying to show you the way, or somebody that just has an amazing idea just for you to show you the way? How do you feel about change? Are you okay to grow? Okay. The next part 2, it is your mindset alone that dictates your personal growth and success. So my motto with Clear as Conscious Holistic Lifestyle Coaching is promoting empowerment through acknowledgement, accountability, and integrity. What does that mean? So with acknowledgement, it's the acceptance of the truth or existence of something. Are you acknowledging your greatness? Are you acknowledging your talents and your gifts? You know, someone says, oh, you're so smart, you're so talented. Oh, no, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. Are you acknowledging your shortcomings? And being honest with yourself, where it will allow you to change and grow. Because the truth is, no one might tell you that you're off your game, but you cannot lie to yourself. You should know when you're off your game, and be honest with yourself. Be honest with the goals you set. Can you set goals that you can achieve? Or are you just setting them blindly, right? When it comes to accountability, accountability is the fact or a condition of being accountable. So we talk about accountable. It's a person, organization, or institution required or expected to justify actions or decisions. Accountability is about responsibility. The acceptance of responsibility for honest and ethical conduct towards others and yourself. I'm going to add that. Be accountable to yourself for yourself. And then account, just a side note, a report or a description of an event or experience. And I put that in there because I want you to take account of where your life is, where the journey that you have traveled to get to where you are right now, and looking at the road ahead and choosing the path that's going to take you to your success, to your abundance of wealth, whatever that means for you. And then with integrity, That is the quality of being honest and having strong moral principles. The state of being whole and undivided. That's again why it's holistic lifestyle coaching, not lifestyle, because a lot of us are alive, but we're not living. So this is the lifestyle. This mindset that I'm sharing with you is a lifestyle. Okay. And some of us, including me, we're all always growing. We always have to grow to achieve more. Right. So we have to be honest with that. We have to be whole and undivided within ourselves. And then with other people as well. Integrity is doing the right thing when no one is paying attention. It's totally about morals and ethics. And it's always to self first and accountability. Okay. So let's move forward. Are you living up to your full potential? And how are your choices affecting your overall life and your well-being? Think about this. What do you desire for your life? How bad do you want it? Are you going to allow someone to tell you and dictate to you how you can get to your point of success? How you can achieve your goals for you and your loved ones? What are your desires, not someone else's desires? And that's what's going on. A lot of us want to click up, networking and connecting and all that is good. That's what we should do. Right? But as an individual, what do you desire for your life? What are you doing right now to improve the overall quality of your life? So think about this. Are you going backwards? And when you think about that, like, think about moonwalking, you know, your life moonwalking in reverse. You know, it looks cool until it's not. You know, I'm not saying that the moonwalk is not cool. I'm saying when we start going in reverse, we get so complacent that it's just cool. We just keep moonwalking into our own despair, right? Are we stagnant? Just that, you know, you all remember the running man running in place, overexerting yourself, sweating and breathing hard, running in place, not going anywhere, right? Or are you progressing in life? Are you setting a goal, meeting that goal, and choosing another goal? You know, are you moving forward, right? Are you living your life? What are you doing right now? And where does that put you here in those categories? How do you feel about that? What do you require to reach your personal goals and get where you desire to be in life? Now keep changing mine. Okay. I don't know what I was putting right here with this going. I think I had a thought and I got sidetracked. But what do you require to reach your personal goals and get to where you desire to be in life? And when I ask that, I don't want you to say, well, if such and such would just do this, or these folks or this company or whatever could do that. What do you require that you can obtain realistically to reach your goals without pointing fingers, just being accountable, right? Accountable to succeeding, okay? How do you feel about being successful in your life? And that might sound like a silly question, but I'm telling you now, a lot of people are not comfortable with being successful. A lot of people, again, are more comfortable being stuck in their own despair that they create for themselves, right? Someone tries to assist and pave the way, and it's not received, right? So something to think about. How do you feel about being successful in your life? Is it something that you want? Is it something that you can obtain? How can you obtain it? Of course you can obtain it. How can you obtain it? How do you feel about being successful? Because a lot of times we do the bare minimum, and when things start to look too rough, we bow out, and we have so many things that are incomplete and unfulfilled, right? How can you achieve personal success and wealth? Or nope, hold on. Is that right? Yep, it is. Okay. So we're just about done here. We're not gonna take too much time up. So I think we're doing good on time. So how can you achieve personal success and wealth? Well, to each its own, to each their own. Okay. To each their own. I will show you, I will help where I can. That is something I do, part of my Clearest Conscience holistic lifestyle coaching. I do help with business goals and helping entrepreneurs start their businesses and all kinds of things. And we'll talk about that in just a second. But the first thing is set goals, and more importantly, achieve them. Don't set goals. Don't overwhelm yourself with setting goals that you cannot achieve. It's better to set one goal and achieve that goal. Actually, you have those goals, have all the goals you want, but with one goal, work on one goal at a time. Sometimes it's better to work on that one and achieve that with a time frame in mind, because goals need to have a time frame. Okay, it has to have an end date, right? You just can't be like, you can't say I want to make six figures. I want to make six figures by January 15th because da-da-da-da-da. Okay, you need to be very specific. And if I say that, and my situation might not look like that, I still speak it because I can change my mindset to where it does in fact look like that and make it my reality. Okay. So sometimes it's better to set one goal and achieve that one goal and move on to the next and then the next than having all these goals and not being able to achieve any of them. Right? That's where wealth and success come in, success and wealth, right? So you have to do that. You have to be able to achieve those goals. Okay. Next thing, read books that teach on wealth. So we are going to be doing, I'm sorry, I'm going to tone this down. We are going to be starting book clubs because I need to read more, right? We all could do some reading. So one of the books we're going to start our reading is The 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. Just teaching giving all kinds of insight and knowledge, right? So we are going to be doing that. So make sure you start reading social YouTube and all these different places where there's information is good, but it's always wonderful to fact check things and have some things that you can read and you can digest, right? I mean, not just in your ear, so we need to start reading more. Next thing, multiple streams of income. There's no millionaire that does not have multiple streams of income, and that includes passive income. Okay, we talked about passive income before, where you're making money in your sleep. You're investing in things that grow your money without all that extra work and effort, right? So when they say 7 streams of income, doesn't mean, again, like I've said before, that you have 7 different darn jobs. I always say I think one job is for one person. 2 jobs are 2 people. That's just how I feel. And that's why we're talking about this, so that we can get into the mindset of growing and open our mindsets. Are you here coming with knowledge at this point? Have you been listening with knowledge? Are you seeking wisdom? And if you have some wisdom, please, again, put those in the comments. One more time, this is pre-recorded. I am going to an event to support my nephew if you just tuned in. So it's pre-recorded, but put your comments in, put in the chat so I can go back over those. People can look at those and it can bless other people, right? So next thing, establish an LLC. Get a business. It does not matter what you do. If you clean, if you write, if you teach, if you, whatever you do, get an LLC. That is a limited liability company. That way, when you are going to make money, first of all, the government, you're a business for the government anyways, right? So for this corporation called America, okay? So you might as well do what's being done to you and make yourself a business and profit off the business like they're profiting off of us. So get you an LLC. It's easy to do. I know here in Indiana, you go to like the government website, so it's in.gov, so whatever your state is. I would recommend doing that. I actually, I trademarked my, as you can see, I'm wearing it now. Let me show you all. If I don't know if you can see it, I'll show you guys when I'm done. But it is my Code Black. This is on my website. Code Black, it's trademark Vogue Leadership Advancing Cultural Knowledge. So for Black, right? Code Black. So yeah. So my point to that is, when I did it, I spent a lot of money trademarking it, and I didn't have to. All these extra companies that offer that, I would go to your government website. The filing, they'll let you file for free, and then you pay the state fees, the filing fees, right? But do that, because that way you're able to, when you go for, when you use your gas or use your internet or your lights, if you're working from home, or, whatever's going on, mileage, car repairs, you can write all those things off under that business if it applies to that business. So if you have an online store, right, as I do, I need my internet. I need my electricity, right, for the internet. I need ink. I need to pay for websites. All those things you write off. That is the benefit of having an LLC, especially if you have no other, you don't even have to have employees. It's you as a sole proprietor. So that's where you're pulling income and you're writing, taxes off. So you all had an issue with Donald Trump. I'm not going to make this political, but when everybody's mad about him not paying these taxes, he made it very clear that he was advised by people that write these laws, that allow you to do that. I'm helping you here with that. I hope you all feel empowered with that. So yes, you can write all kinds of things off. Your ink. If you I don't know, if you do showings, I don't know, for houses, I don't know, you need your hair and your nails done. That is an expense because you have to look a certain type of way for a job, right? So think about those things. So when you do that, though, you are going to want to first get an EIN, okay, which is an employer identification number. It is easy to do. You can go again on that government site and you can file for a EIN. What that does is you tie that with your LLC. So when you are filing taxes, you're not filing under your Social Security number. You're filing under that EIN. So when you have situations with the LLC, it does have limited liability responsibilities. And depending on what type of business you have, you may want to get private insurance that covers whatever you do with your business in addition. And you want to look into that further. I'm not going to advise that here. But look into that. Again, reading, knowledge is power, right? Wisdom. Okay. So look into that. Because, hold on, what is this? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yes, make sure you look into that. So with the EIN number, that is going to, that's where you're going to write all those things off on with your taxes and whatnot. You're going to attach it to that. So that's very important. And with the liability, it allows you to separate from your Social Security number. So if someone were to sue you, right? Like my queen mother's here right now. We're going to go to this event, but she has her own cleaning business. Excuse me. If something were to happen, someone sues her because over some bleach on a expensive rug. I don't know. with that EIN number, they're suing the business, not the person. Okay, they're suing her business, not her. And that those financial responsibilities come out a different type of way. So that is protection for you. Another thing is investing. I said before, most savings accounts, excuse me, my dog is cutting up. I am so sorry. I want to say something, but I don't want Peter to. Lord. Anyway, excuse me. My mother's laughing. Lucy, I'm gonna put some spikes up there. Let me stop talking. Anyways. Anyhow, investing. So as I said earlier, with your banks, your bank accounts, when you're investing, when you're putting your money into, and I'm going to show you all something. Give me just a second. When you are putting your money, this is going to be important. When you're putting your money, I'm so sorry, because I want to show you all something, into bank accounts, a lot of them, you're only into savings accounts, you're only growing 1 to 3% of what you put in there. And I want to show you really quickly what I'm talking about. And that's why, I'm sorry, I wanted to find this link for you guys. I wanted you to see this. So that's why I was sharing with you with Acorns, and investing with Acorns, because now you're getting a 9 to 12% interest rate back, and you're growing your money, because this is what I want to show you all. And if you've not seen this, it might blow your mind, but I'm going to stop sharing this part, and we'll come back to that in just a second. I want to show you all. Oh, you're fine. You can come around here and watch if you want. What this looks like. Hang on. And this is on YouTube. And it's about a 3-minute video. Okay.
Step into Wix Studio, the new web creation platform built for agencies, where creative freedom meets absolute efficiency. Elements scale by default.
Hey, you ever wonder what happens to the money you deposit at your bank? And why are they willing to pay you interest when they have to do all the hard work of keeping your money safe? Now, what if I told you the banks are artificially creating money every day? All that and more in today's episode of 5-Minute Finance. Let's start with the basics. You deposit your money at the bank and they give you a small amount of interest. Then, they take that money and lend it to people and businesses while charging a much higher interest rate. The difference between the interest they charge on their loans and the interest they pay you is the profit that the bank makes. This is why banks are willing to pay you interest.
Okay, so you all see that real quick?
This is why banks are willing to pay you charge on their loans and the interest.
Okay, so you let them borrow your money. They take your money, because when you deposit your money, they only have to, I think it's like 90% or 99% of what you invest. They only have to hold, I think it's either 1 or 10%. I think they're going to explain it here. But the rest of the money they can loan out to companies. So you see here, they're giving you 1% back on your money. Okay, but then they'll take your money and give it to somebody, a bigger corporation, and they'll charge them 6% interest and grow their money back. Does that make sense? We're going to keep watching this.
Interest they pay you is the profit that the bank makes. This is why banks are willing to pay you interest for your deposits. In order to lend more and make more money, banks need to attract more money from deposits because deposits create loans. But aren't the banks supposed to be keeping your money safe somewhere so that you can take out your money when you need it? Well, sort of. Banks have a unique system called fractional reserve banking, which basically says that only a fraction of deposits, usually around 10%, need to be held in cash and they can loan out the rest. This amount is set by the Federal Reserve and acts as a cushion for when customers want to withdraw cash from their account. Now here's where the money-making magic comes in. Let's say you deposit $10,000 into your savings account. If the reserve requirement is 10%, the banks must keep $1,000 and can lend $9,000 out to another customer. Now, you have $10,000 in your account. Another customer has $9,000 in cash, and suddenly, your $10,000 deposit turned into $19,000 worth of money. Then, that other customer deposits their $9,000 at their bank, which again holds on to 10% of it and lends out the rest, and so on and so on. You see where this is going. This is how banks increase the money supply, otherwise known as the total amount of money in circulation, without increasing the amount of physical cash moving around. Wait, hold up. Earlier, I said that deposits create loans.
Okay, so you all following this right now, and I'm breaking into the commentary because I don't know how the social media algorithms work as far as using other people's content, but this is not my content. We're looking at 5-minute finance. So let's finish doing this. You all catching this right now, though? So y'all can go to 5-minute finance and subscribe, and you can look at how banks create money. Let's finish watching this. We're almost done.
Banks need to attract more money from deposits because deposits create loans. But when our bank lent $9,000 to a customer who then deposited the cash, that created a $9,000 deposit. So isn't it more correct to say that loans create deposits? You might think that the fractional reserve requirement limits how much money a bank can lend, but the reality is that these requirements do very little to limit banks from lending. In fact, many major banks typically create loans first, then deal with the reserve requirements afterwards by getting new deposits or borrowing money from other banks at a low interest rate. So what really keeps bankers from abusing this system of constantly creating new loans to make more money? Well, the first limitation is profitability. When a bank makes a loan, they aren't just thinking about the interest they charge on the loan. They must also consider the costs of running the bank and the potential losses they face if a borrower is unable to repay. The other major limit on bank lending is capital requirements. Put simply, capital requirements are the amount of capital a bank must hold relative to its total lending. Capital can be thought of as the amount of profits that must be kept within the bank instead of distributed to shareholders. With these limits in place, most banks should be relatively safe from failing, but if you're worried about losing the money you deposited at your local bank, fear not. Most banks these days are insured by the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, or FDIC. The FDIC is a government organization that insures up to $250,000 of your deposits so that your money is safe. Thanks for watching. Please leave a comment below about what you'd like to learn about next. And if you're new to this channel, subscribe for more finance videos.
All right, so what you all think about that? What you all think about that? Isn't that crazy? That is just insane. So that's what's happening. So back to what I was saying. Let me pull up my PowerPoint again, and we'll finish this up really quickly. So again, make sure you all consider Acorns and other investment groups. I am linked with #1 financial company in North America. We want to help you all invest your money. So definitely link up with me about that. So let me find the screen, and we're going to finish this up. I appreciate y'all being here. Please like and share. Let me find this window. My queen mother's over here shaking her head about this video. Yeah, it's crazy. It's very crazy. Okay, so finishing this up. So yeah, where were we at? So yes, invest properly. Okay, stop fooling with some of these banks. Proper life protection. That's something else I deal with. Make sure you have not just enough money to where you can, again, afford funeral expenses, but you can leave a legacy for your loved ones. It's not about, again, monetary things. You want to make sure your loved ones don't have to struggle. We all know how it is. I'm 41 years old. How many of us know how it is to work hard, you know, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a struggle, but we work hard, right? So we want to invest properly so we can grow our money so that we can produce wealth, generational wealth, right? Living trust, real estate. Those are great ways to do that as well, okay? So just a few things to consider looking into. Something I heard earlier. in regards to real estate, it suggested that when you buy your first home, especially when you're younger, young people think about these things, in your 20s, think about these things, because life doesn't get any less complicated as we get older. So we want to make the wisest decisions as soon as possible, regardless of how old we are, right? It's never too late to start making more sound decisions for the well-being of the rest of our lives. But someone was saying that with real estate, it's wise to, when you buy your first house, buy a property, not for you, but for as far as tenants. So you always have income coming in. That's that multiple streams of income, right? Where you have money. And that way you can turn that money, invest that money, right? And then buy what you want as far as your home, but it sets up a financial security in real estate, okay? And that's great passive income. Shout out to my queen sister who does that. She just graduated with her realty license. So I'm super excited about her. If you are in Indianapolis and you are looking for a beautiful, beautiful home, let me know and I'll point you in the right direction, right? So we are going to wrap this up, okay? Ask me, I can help you, okay? And my phone number is here. This is a business line, so nobody ever try to be weird, okay? 317-661-1264. You can always email me at clearestconscience@gmail.com. On Facebook, my Clearest Conscience page, please subscribe to that. Clearest Conscience-HLC podcast on YouTube. Please subscribe to that. Why am I here? How can I help you? I'm coming to you with this knowledge as a holistic lifestyle coach, but I am a nurse, right? I am a licensed CNA instructor. Again, I am a trusted life insurance agent, and I say trusted because I'm not going to steer you in the wrong direction, even if it's something that benefits you somewhere else, okay? Business owner, okay? I have 2 online stores. I'm so busy. That's what I'm saying about goals. We can't be so busy that we can't obtain goals. I have 2 online stores. One is New Edition Baby that I have to work on. Right now it's on pause. I think you can go over there and look, but I have some tweaking to do with that. And then my G Expressions apparel and fashion, which is what this shirt is. Again, Code Black, Bold Leadership, Advancing Cultural Knowledge. I have that website, which is an apparel store that I need to be more attentive to. So I'm a very busy woman. I do website and content creating. I am so grateful to be a part of Melaleuca, the wellness company. Again, an awesome way to make passive income. So with Melaleuca, over 400 all natural products, right? Everybody's getting sick. Everybody, taking these pharmaceutical medications. We have all natural vitamins, supplements, teas, coffees, all natural perfumes, oils, body wash, shampoo, anything you can think of. So, and on top of that, you shop healthier, you save money, you shop in all natural products. And when you do, they pay you to shop, right? And when you encourage other people to live a healthier life by shopping with Melaleuca, they send you a check every month. That is passive income, you all. Same with a life insurance agent. If anyone is looking to get into a passive stream of income, earning extra money in their spare time, I would love to show you opportunities with that, helping people with life insurance. We have baby boomers that are in full effect. We have people that, so many things are going on in the world. We want to make sure we got it together, right? So this is an awesome opportunity to tap into something that's going to benefit the people that you serve, right? And that's why I said trusted life insurance agent, because I will do the right thing by you. Again, if it does not work for you, I have somebody else that might work for you, So passive streams of income. With the insurance company that I'm with, we have passive income where referrals. I am Medicare, I'm certified to be a rep. Passive income doing that, just doing referrals. Same with home and auto insurance. Same with home security. Just referring people takes 5 minutes. Multiple streams of income from one company. Okay. And just for fun, I thought it was in there a lot, ordained minister. That's what I'm saying. I decided to become an ordained minister. I grew up in church. My mother's laughing. I grew up in church, you know, my grandmother and my aunts and uncles, they are ordained. And that's